Hello, everyone, and welcome to Conversations That Matter. It's the space that I have created to build a bit different foundation for purposeful conversations, for touching the subjects that we all heard, and there's quite a lot already existing informations and a lot of other beautiful talks, even here on YouTube. But as the world is big enough for all of us, that's another element I align with my purpose, why I am doing work that I am doing, that the foundation is the LeadershipCraft. And I do work around the leadership development, self-leadership, and empowering other people. The purposeful connections, actually, the whole idea started already last year when I was preparing the agenda for inaugural event, LeadershipCraft Forum, that was hosted by me in November 12th. 2024. I have invited various experts within their own professional arena, and I have met Andrea Alonso, who is the strategist and helping people to set up the business. I have met her through her community, Founders Cafe. You can find that on Instagram, Founders Cafe, Andrea Alonso Coaching. And I really like the way how she has created that community. It's for women community, but the vibe was very naturally developed, and her approach was just energizing and empowering. So when I was working around agenda for LeadershipCraft Forum, I thought building purposeful network is something that we do not get enough education. We are not talking about too much. And even me, once I have decided to take the transition from the corporate world to be a solo runner, the network appeared as a really crucial element that as a leader in corporate, I did that network, but it had a very different dimension, not necessarily helpful for me on that different stage in my life, on which, of course, I was also going through learning process. So also my mindset was a little bit, in squares, and in squares like a puzzle. So I had to find out how to connect these things, these elements, so that I feel myself comfortable. And driven by that concept, I started more purposefully connect with people. I always like to connect with people. But when you are living in the corporate world, this connection has different taste, different purpose. Yet I believe we are missing quite a lot. We as individuals, we might be leaders, we might be employees that are not having decision-making power in our title. We are parents, we are partners, we are kids to our parents. We are members of community, we are neighbors. And in today's fast-running world, I think, and actually statistics are showing, we are quite a lot falling into a trap of loneliness that is closed in this small rectangle called phone. Various situations that had happened in time were just like in maze in my mind, floating. I was keeping doing what I was busy with until it came and revealed, actually, I want to have it. Conversations that matter. I want to meet and discuss with people various subjects, not only focusing on leadership, especially with my philosophy and my approach around that subject, is starting on the baseline, which is self-leadership. And that already foundation is having many breaks like self-awareness, emotional intelligence on your personal level, values, purposes that we do have in life. Are we driven by perfectionism, or we are more rational, emotional? What kind of type of person we are, and what kind of triggers we do have inside? We might be very successful and good as a leader. And like, for example, with me, my corporate world gave me the strength that I didn't have in my personal life. I was sabotaging myself for many years in personal life, but it was like, yeah, two lines. People say, oh, they need to be connected. Yes, I was connected. It was connected. The values were connected. But the point is, I was sabotaging myself. And sabotaging myself is like accepting things that are not necessarily according to my values, because I was driven by the triggers from the past. So I didn't build certain elements, my spine strong enough to trust myself. I became a follower, driven by my inner hunger of unmet needs. I call it toxic needs. I believe these conversations are, for many, very powerful. There will be more of them. And I do hope that you will be enjoying these raw type of conversations that are about regular people, not only from the top lists people, but us with the average salary, with average lifestyle. Because also recently, I was watching a great video from the Diary of CEO, and Stephen was having, oh my God, please forgive me, I don't remember the name of the lady, but she's an expert in communication. Recently posted, so go and check. Amazing, amazing episode. And she said, today in the internet, everything is so beautiful that we are even more triggered to be bored with the things. So the expectations are raising. We want to have more beautiful, more fake things, because we are having great qualities of videos, great videos, great talk, beautiful houses, beautiful stories. But let's be honest, there is a lot of people that are having no access to that. That are people who are in need of attention, just as we are, regular people. I invite various people, and every guest is bringing own experience, own knowledge. We were talking so far about the dating. You know, one will ask what leadership and dating has to do. How many really successful people are saying choosing your partner for life, it's crucial for you to be successful in life. Okay, define success. It's not necessarily your title or fat wallet, but being in peace and being content in life. If we do not have stability in our personal life, and what kind of criteria are our drive for choosing the partner, most probably will define the following years, how we feel about ourselves, how we grow. Are we cutting or squeezing our wings to be locked up in kind of mental cage, or we are choosing a partner that will encourage us and even blow the wind into our wings so that we can grow and fly high. And they are happy sometimes to stay for a while on the ground. I believe every story that we are talking about is something that it's worth to give time to reflect on. Like recently, I was having the conversation with Rob McLeod about, he's a teacher with long experience and also author of upcoming book. And he's talking about quadrants, how we are perceiving the situations. He is bringing the story, very well-known story about the four blind people touching elephant, and each of them are having different experience by touching, and they are expressing that in a different way. And then how many times in life, in real life, we do have someone who's sharing opinion, and then we will either judge, shut down, no, you are not right, you are saying BS, blah, blah, blah. It's not true. But actually, it's reflecting how in the mess we are inside. If we are free to judge people, it's actually reflecting the gaps that we do have in us. Kind of hunger. It can be attention, it can be health, it can be being fit, it can be being seen, it can be being heard. It can be even that we do have no opportunity to smile. It can be everything. But if we are judging loudly judging, it is a negative way. So if we are judging someone, most probably there are some elements in us that we need to pay attention. I do hope that the series Conversations That Matter will meet your needs, will be inspirational and definitely thoughtful for you to go through the journey of learning, self-empowering yourself, because definitely not only Conversations That Matter, but the whole channel is created and to be built up to help each other, also for myself, to create the bricks of knowledge that we can apply into life, leading to have a content life. As it says, let your vision be your drive. This series are my vision, and we have landed. So today there is no interview, sorry for that, but I was thinking it would be a great opportunity to share with you this personal message, what's behind the idea of Conversations That Matter. Just stay, enjoy. If you didn't subscribe, of course subscribe and help me grow. Be my wind into my wings. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being here. And what kind of subject you would like to hear about? I'm happy to find some purpose, build purposeful connection, and bring to you the knowledge. Sorry, I didn't notice. So, have a wonderful day and week ahead. Thank you.